Change is in the air, and it's starting right here in Louisville's West End. The West End Opportunity Partnership is investing in the future with a fresh approach, putting resources where they belong right back in the community. From boosting small businesses to supporting affordable housing, they are making sure progress doesn't just happen to the West End, it happens with it. Joining us with more is President and CEO Laura Douglas. So lovely to meet you today.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you as well.
Well, there is so much happening in the West End. There's so much positive, happening there. So much development is also happening there too. But what is the mission of the West End Opportunity Partnership?
Our mission is to foster and to support economic development in West Louisville. And that's a huge, huge endeavor. We've been established since 2023. And since that time, we've laid the groundwork for our current work and our current success. So we're all very excited about the possibilities, and we're excited about what we have done to date.
Yes, I mean, about like a year and a half now. And so you've already made a lot of headway already. So have you made any grants or loans as part of your mission?
Yes, we've started the grant making process, and we started that towards the end of last year. We've done some really good partnerships with nonprofits located in West Louisville. One of the organizations is the Delta Foundation. It's located in the Portland neighborhood, and they provide after-school tutoring, support, and sports activity for children. So we were able to give them a grant which helped them to finish out the building, painting, finish up the kitchen, etc. And they have a marvelous record of results for the children who come to that program.
Oh, that's
their
wonderful.
Behavior in school improves, their grades improve. It's really a hub of activity and support for children.
Well, it sounds like it. Again, I've been hitting on back to school this whole show because it is so important. I mean, children are truly our future. And so if you're being able to help fund those type of programs in the West End, that's incredible.
Yes, it's very helpful. We're also doing activity to meet other important needs. We've done a business loan to the Housing Partnership to finish out their building on West Broadway that's going up, and that's very exciting. There's going to be senior housing and also a public space where people from the community can come in, rent the area for activities and events of their own, meeting rooms and things of that nature. It's the look of the building and the activity coming out of there is just going to totally transform that Broadway corridor. And one of the other projects where we've made a small business loan is to a new pharmacy, and it's located in the Portland neighborhood and the Russell neighborhood. It's right there in the strip on 23rd and Market Street, right between Russell and Portland. It's a pharmacy that's been opened by two young men who are Central High School graduates. They went away to college. They've come back to the community, and they want to invest in West Louisville. It's going to be wonderful to have that pharmacy there because they're going to be able to deliver prescriptions to people when they order prescriptions. You don't have to simply walk in and pick it up. They can deliver it to you.
Oh, that's great.
So that's a really good service that can be provided for the elderly population.
For sure. Well, and isn't that really cool to see that, people grew up in that neighborhood, they went away to school, but then they chose to come back and invest and really start a career in West Louisville.
Yes, that's really remarkable. And those two young men, once you meet them, they're just very, very inspiring. I think they're intrepid. They have been working to do this for quite some time. They've just recently hired a young African-American female as the pharmacist there. So there are going to be all kinds of exciting things that will be happening in that facility. And it'll present an example as well to young people regarding what is possible if you are focused and if you have the support of the community.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what you're doing with this organization. So, I mean, even though you're, about 2 years old now, I mean, 5 years, 10 years down the line, what do you hope to really see in the West End?
Well, one of the things that we were able to do and we were required to do by the General Assembly was to conduct public meetings and hear back from all of the folks in each of the 9 neighborhoods. And they told us exactly what they wanted us to focus on. They talked about housing, support of small businesses, activities to support children in their education. So we know what our blueprint is. The community has told us where it wants us to lend support, and we're pushing forward in order to do that. One of the other organizations that we've been able to support is a nonprofit. No, it's a small business, and they do barbering services.
Oh, okay.
And they do those barbering services in schools, and they do them for free. They're called Sharp Futures, and they provide haircuts to young men, and during those haircuts, children are counseled, and their self-esteem is lifted. And interestingly, what they have been able to see is that once children, young men, are spiffed up, so to speak, it lifts their confidence. It makes them feel as if they can participate more in classroom discussions and school activities. So there's all kinds of good things that are going on.
Well, and I can't wait to see the continued success in all these, new businesses that are popping up there. So, Laura, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So again, to learn more, just go over to westendpartners.org to learn more.